That story coming up shortly. But now to Chrissie Swan, who's conquered TV and radio. Now she's branching into fashion. Chrissie has just launched a new budget clothing range that you don't have to be a supermodel to look good in.
Plus-size women get so frustrated finding clothes that actually make us feel good.
So how would you describe your body to me?
Well, it's big and it's useful.
It's useful.
It's incredibly useful. It works and it loves and it cares and it drives.
Healthy.
And it's healthy and,
happy.
You know, and it works really hard. Space for your buzzies and space for your bottom.
Chrissie, tell me about your clothing range, Avella.
Well, I'm pumped about it. So you wouldn't know because you're just, you know, a man.
Just a man.
Yeah, and reasonably average sized. But if you're not an average sized man, in fact, if you are a plus size woman, it is tough because a lot of the clothes, I don't know, the designers seem to be trying, but it's just not working.
Works now, says Chrissie Swan, for her and every other plus-sized woman in Australia. The star of television and radio now has her own fashion label, Chrissie Swan for Avella at Big W.
Believe it or not, it's a miracle. Plus-size women do have waists.
Who are you wearing?
I am wearing me, Martin.
Oh.
It's not bad, is it?
Nice, yeah, nice colour.
It's a great colour.
Are we able to know what size you are?
I'm wearing a 24 today or a 22. I'll have to check.
Now, when was the last time you had a strange man in your bedroom?
I feel like you're about to come into my bedroom, Martin King.
For purely professional reasons.
Well, that's what we'll say to the cameras.
Is that okay?
It's fine.
Can we do it?
Thought you'd never ask.
I want to see your range.
Oh, let's do it.
The range.
Here's a bit of it. It's actually not all of it. All right, so a little bit of a top here. You'd wear that with jeans.
I wouldn't wear that at all.
What? Well, you can pop it on if you like.
That's the appeal, isn't it? Because these aren't expensive clothes.
They are so cheap. You won't believe what they've come in at. These dresses, and this one I'm wearing, it's about $35, under $40. Under $40. Now, I know that you're a man, but you understand.
I know I'm a man.
That a woman spends a lot on a dress. All week long, people are...
So it's a week-long problem now.
And saying mean things about other people.
This was Big Brother 11 years ago. Even back then, Chrissie Swan was fighting the good fight against body shaming. It was the beginning of a stunning rise to fame that landed her a Logie for Best New Talent on TV.
Your popularity comes at a cost. There have been a couple of scandals.
Yeah.
And the first one was the photograph in the magazine of your kids, your children, your sons.
Yeah.
You're accused of your kids being overweight. What did that do to you?
Well, I was really shocked at the time because I think a 3-year-old's allowed to be a bit chubby. And yeah, that was the general consensus from everybody I knew and met.
Now, the second scandal was you smoking while pregnant.
Yeah, that was hideous. I will not lie to you, that was the worst time of my life. Absolutely the worst.
Well, you were very naughty doing it in the first place.
Very. Of course, and I've never said otherwise. Yeah, that was a horrific time.
Do you still have
No, God no, are you crackers?
Yes, probably.
Jesus. No, I've got post-traumatic stress disorder from that whole thing. No.
Now, sisters, these are for you.
Look, no ironing, normal machine wash, under $40.
And you don't have to iron it.
No.
I might buy a couple myself.
Well, there you go. I slip on the floor and I end up forward like this. Oh. No.
Chrissie hasn't always been this comfortable with her size.
I started to get chubby when my parents split up. And I don't know whether it was, I don't think it was emotional eating, but I just think my whole life was in such disarray. I've been on every diet under the sun, you know, from the age of 13 onwards. And every woman who's got a few extra kilos has fallen into the trap of thinking that they are not perfect the way they are.
You've got 3 beautiful kids.
Yeah.
Good job on radio.
Yeah.
You're popular. And now you've got your own fashion label.
I know, things that the way you say that, it sounds awesome. I'm going to call my dad.
I've taught you up deluxe.
You should put a dress on and just be like, okay, Martin, thank you, bye.
Are you serious? Keep your gags for radio, baby.
She is great fun, isn't she?